Hey YouTube, Viper Nest here for episode 65 of my 2.1 Let's Play. And as you can see, we are backstuffed with fuel. I only have one of these things actually running to maintain the tank. As you can see, it's flip-flopping between actually needing to run and not need to run. But hopefully that will change soon. Once I get the fuel boiler running, which I've got pretty much everything all set to go. I cleared out a room here. I have the base built, which wasn't that hard. And I have a aqueous accumulator over here supplying water. I have a ender tank supplying the fuel, which is empty because I haven't turned that on. I also built another steam turbine house since this thing's running at 80%. Hopefully that'll help lower it. So right now we just need to make some high pressure boiler tanks, which uses steel plates. So let's see, we'll need 3 by 3 by 4 or 3 by 4 by 3, however you want to say it. So let's see. That's one level. Oh wow, I'm out of steel. I'm surprised. Well, let's go up and have the machine start making more, and it's one more level up. There we go. So while that goes, come on. We can actually place what we already have. Now, I don't want to do the full base just yet because it'll start running. Oop. There we go. And one more, and there we go, same height. And so these pipes will connect together and they will supply steam, and I have these two both connected off the same pipe. Hopefully that won't cause an issue. We will see. Worst comes to worst, I'll just have to rearrange it a little bit. And how are we doing? 40. We'll get started with that. Actually, it might be enough, or actually more than enough. Oh man, that was just short by 4. Yeah, that's enough. Don't need that many. And do that. Alright, let's go finish this thing up. And there we go. We now have a steam boiler. It's getting its water. I haven't started dumping fuel in because once you put fuel in, the thing starts. A little bit of lag there. And let's see. I got 6 steam dynamos ready to go. So let's yeah. The best thing to do is actually place down your conduit. And so let's see, do I got the conduit? I have 10, which I don't think will be enough. I'll go into bat mode because it's a little tight up there. Let's see, the problem is I don't want to connect to this line because that goes straight up and it won't charge that. So we'll actually run it this way. Fortunately, we'll take that one out first. And I'm going to need a lot more. Let's get 20 going. So basically what I could do is actually come around and tap here, or you know what, let's see, can I? There we go, we'll just tap that way. So how are we doing? I got 6. There we go. Alright, so we'll bring this across here. So we can do that, and there we go. And grab some more Oop. Wasn't close enough. Cool, that should actually be enough. Yeah, I only made 6. Oh well, eventually I want a whole wall. Just like the other side. How are we doing? We'll let the water fill up, because the important thing about these, you do not want your water to go out. As soon as you run out of water, you gotta let the thing cool, otherwise it will explode the moment you put water back in it. Trust me, I know firsthand. I had it happen, I think, in my first LP when I was doing Minecraft. You know, let's get a Turbine Blade running. I taught it how to make the rotors, so it's going to make the blades, which will make the disc, and then after 3 discs, it'll make a rotor. So we'll let that craft. And then hopefully once I get this guy going, I can be able to turn on these other steam engines and not worry about steam that much. We will see. That was using one of these running at pretty high capacity. Hopefully with the addition of the second one. And to note, you can't put them side by side. As soon as you put one here, it breaks this multi-block, because I think it doesn't think it's a multi-block anymore because you place the same item next to it. So I had to give it a little gap, unfortunately. Alright, let's see how this goes. And about 40%. Okay, they evened out. How's this guy doing? Still maintaining. Barely. Alright, we'll click this guy on. And see, it just started right up. Unfortunately, these will start up too. Which, you know what, we'll actually just take these guys off for now. Oop. It's not what I want. You see the problem I was talking about? Alright, so I actually charged my sword a little bit. Yeah, I think my suit drained these things. I don't know why. The suit has enough power. Or not. You know, let's pop it back in this guy. I popped it in here earlier, but it drained it almost completely empty. Clean that up. As you can see, I've moved Elvis up here. It says stand back up and inside the wall. Because originally he was right here, but I needed the room to make the boiler. And I figured, well, you know, I got these pipes here. I'll just connect it to that so I can power these guys. Yeah, hopefully that'll help us. You can do something with Computercraft where it'll actually monitor these and let you know when the rotor needs to be replaced. I haven't done that yet, and actually, you know what? Or I haven't done that, and I don't know if I will. I might. I gotta close up that hole. I went bat hunting, and I never found a bat, but I did find a villager that seemed to have glitched through the wall back there in the corner. So, took care of him. And I haven't heard the bat, so I think it's gone now. How are you doing? You're maintaining, that's good. Fortunately, I can't increase it anymore, otherwise I start losing power. But all in all, this laser drill is doing fine. Let's actually turn this off and we'll see what we get. Because I'm curious. I've just been letting it dump into the system, so I don't really know what comes out of it that often. How are we doing? You started generating steam yet? No, I think it's at 100C is when it starts. So that's probably going to take a little while. How's our fuel doing? We're still at 100. Just all of them had to kick on to help supply it. Our oil is still doing excellent. How are we doing here? Wow, it's close. Sometimes I get a net, sometimes I get a loss. Now these things are trying to keep up. I might have to add a couple more. Good thing I made the room somewhat big. So yep, haven't been doing much. It was actually messing around with this stuff, and as you can see I have a input chest and an output chest. And I just have item ducts that will suck the item out, and this just puts it up into a hopper which will drop it in. Right now there's no steam because I redid all the piping, and I think I figured out what I need to do to make the computer work. Thanks to one of Direwolf's videos. So let's see, I need a pressure regulator, I believe. No, it's a gauge. So I need one of those. There we go. Oop. And we'll put that guy right there. Now I can't really see it, which is fine. So attempt to call nil. Yeah, I have a little trouble with that. So it doesn't like to run. Alright, so let's throw an alamite in there. And run on high red. Unfortunately, I think I do need... Hello. I have no idea what is happening. All of a sudden, the steam was fireworks. I think there's a glitch. For some reason, the steam in the pipe now seems to be fireworks. Kind of like the problem we have with the steam texture of everything else. Okay, so I think needs to be done, and put that there. Because I think I actually need a redstone signal there. So we'll pop this guy and see what we get. So as this guy builds up pressure, and let's see, 0.2 bars. I think once this gets to a half a bar, we'll start seeing a redstone signal. We'll turn that there. So we got 3 bar or 0.3. Still nothing there. So let's see if we bring back this. So the redstone equals 2 times the pressure in bars. So we'll get 1 redstone signal strength at 0.5. And right now we're at 0.5. So that thing, yep, there it goes. It just emitted a signal. And why are you having trouble? Let me see if it's just these capitalizations. Attempt to call nil. Let's change it to RS back. There we go. Now it's running. So if I restart, attempt to call now. Alright, fine. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. It's been a while since I've done the startup programming. So, this requires a high redstone signal. So, it should stop at about 7 on the pressure. Which, let's see, what am I thinking? Don't remember what the terminate command is. Okay, so when redstone signal is 7 is when it's going to stop. Otherwise it has a constant redstone off the left. So what that means is, if you remember, redstone signal is 2 times whatever the pressure is. So if we do 2 times 3, that's 6. 2 times 4 is 8. So about 3.5 is where it's going to shut down. Actually, I gotta go grab some coal. Or... yeah, we'll run coal. Yeah, they produce the same, but I got a good amount of coal. I don't want to run Alimentum, even though it burns better. That's the problem. It lasts a lot longer, almost 2 bars worth. I almost want to break the pipe again, see if I get the fireworks again. That was interesting. Sounds like a spider fell over there. So, bunch of lag. Throw all that stuff away. Alright, cool, that's burning. So we're at 3 on the pressure. And so far everything's fine. Now I extended this pipe so that way I could actually put different stuff, because as you can see, if I actually type in the right spot, there is a lot of different stuff. And I would definitely like to start getting into some of this. You know, let's see. I mean, because there's even electric compressor, which I'm trying to think. Yeah, compressed air will actually generate electricity. We can have compressed air generate kinetic power, which is very similar to RF. There's elevators. There's the assembly table, aerial interface, air cannon, assembly platform. You know what, let's get a charging station going, because we're going to need one of those, so I'll need some fighter plastic. And I have some. So we'll throw those in there. And we'll see how it does. It's high enough that it should almost instantly become the plastic. But it won't be pulled out because I have a whitelist of some items. There we go. We have one. Yeah, remember, it only pulls out one at a time. And remember to turn off your magnet when you're in the area. And there we go. We have all 3. So let's come back over here. We will make the charging station. Actually, I need some more cobblestone half slabs. And there we go. One charging station. We'll plop that guy right there. So now, Pneumaticcraft stuff runs on air, so you have to charge it. But just like air pressure in real life, you can't exceed what you generate. So, since we're at what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're almost at 3, so I can only charge something up to 3 bars. So this thing should actually be shutting down. Oh, no, it's because I got a little ways to go. You gotta remember to keep an item in there, otherwise it'll pull it out immediately. Since we have that, let's see. How are we doing on compressed iron? Let's actually grab some. Do 5 blocks. That should give us a good amount. I have the hopper up there just to make it a little easier so that the items don't bounce, come back, and back stuff this pipe. So they will actually put it into the hopper, and the hopper will fill it in one at a time into here. As you can see, we're already at the threshold. So we'll take that out. So once it goes in there, it's almost instantly turning into iron, or compressed iron. And we'll have to put an upgrade in here to make these doors faster. Let's see. Oh wow, I'm surprised we got 2 in there. Let's see, range, item search, speed. I'll have to get into potion making now. And cake making. Cool, how are we doing? We're at 6. So possibly it should stop after that. We'll take a look. Worst comes to worst, it explodes and we get fireworks again! Yay! I don't know what that was all about. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, how are we doing here? Oh, look at that, we're generating steam. Not a whole lot though. Part of it is because we are filling these guys. So, yeah. I'll let that run for a little while, and then either between this episode and next, or on the next episode, I will put in the engines and we will get that going. So how are we doing? We're still at 6. We'll probably get one more coal block, or one more coal. We'll see. And you know, while that works, let's look at an auto brewer. Yeah, this guy. So we got quite a bit of stuff, so we'll make one of those. I'm pretty sure I got a brewing stand already, but so I need another one of those, and I need a machine frame, and there we go. We now have an auto brewer. Oh, where do we want to set this guy up? So I'm trying to remember what he takes. I think he takes power, and he got power just from me walking around with it. I think I just break it. Yep. Okay, we're at 7 now. So after this gets done burning, it should stop. And there we go. It stopped. Cool. Alright. Now we don't have explosions like last time. That was not fun. Oh, where do I want to set this up? You know what, we'll just set it up right here. Alright, so trying to remember my potions. We probably won't have enough time to get brewing out a potion. Let's see what we get. So it's really just sugar after an awkward, so I need nether wart. Need some sugar. And some water bottles. Now I don't, yeah, I'll have to pipe it in manually. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do it, where exactly I want to set it, because that's probably not going to be its final location. We got awkward. Then we got our speed. Cool. Unfortunately, these don't stack, so I can only do one at a time. So yeah, we'll definitely have to figure out something for this. The other problem is you gotta have one for each different recipe, otherwise you gotta change your recipe each time. So I'll figure something out. I'll probably put it in the basement somewhere. I need to set up a way to fill water bottles automatically so I don't have to supply water bottles to it. And yeah, so let me think about where I want this, because I just gotta make sure I got power and everything. And next episode, we'll probably put it together, or I will show you the final product one way or another. Not really sure how I want to do it right now, but unfortunately, it is the wrapping up point for this episode. So, this is Viper Nest signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys on the next episode. See you later.